I can't imagine why you would go through the world insulting other people or making fun of other people. I really hate my under eyes, but that doesn't mean I hate me or how I look. Ever since I was burned and my face was replaced, I have these big bags under my eyes, and I'm really self-conscious of them. I started with the Hudabeauty Puffy Eyes Peace Out patch. I've had them on for about 15 minutes, and it definitely looks improved, but you have to remember this isn't normal puffiness. This is a skin graft, and I'm going to try to put it just where this darkness is. You know, someone said to me that they really like me and, they love me, they follow me, but, for goodness sake, I need to fix my under eye bags if I want to be beautiful. It's been in my head for a few months, but in reality, it's no big deal. It's not going to steal my joy. Right here, this is my worst side, and this is the side we're using pink on. A lot of people think that because I have burns and because my face has been replaced, that these things don't even matter. Like, what difference does it make whether I have an eye bag, my whole face is messed up? A lot of people think that, but I feel beautiful, and it does matter to me, just like it matters to anyone else. And I think we need to give people their dignity and not assume that their life is wasted because of some change to their appearance, because life goes on. I'll admit when this first happened, I kind of thought the same thing, like what difference would it make? And I threw away all my makeup. And I'd been doing and wearing makeup since I was 10 years old, but it felt like it wasn't going to matter, like everything is ruined. But it's not. If you're going through it, you just have to stay focused on yourself and learn to love yourself, because you probably didn't know how to begin with. I think just most people just don't think a lot of themselves. I can't imagine why you would go through the world insulting other people or making fun of other people. I believe people are good at their core. That's not okay at all. It's not funny. It's not something that people should just ignore if it's happening on social media. Oh, just ignore them. That's not okay. Okay, this is super pretty. Now, I think I am Team Peach because that looks really pretty right here. But Team Pink is really, really bright. I'm not real big on baking because I do have so many lines under here, and you can really set them in if you leave it too long. So I'm going to brush away the excess under my eye. This is the Huda Beauty blush palette in Toasty Peach. I'm going to dip into the cream first. Can you imagine getting burned, surviving, and then having people make fun of you because of how you look? Can you imagine watching people use your disability and the worst day of your life as a Halloween costume? Because I talked about that the other day, and there were actually people who argued the point with me and said, oh, we think it's okay to use visible difference. You can't please everybody. You're being too sensitive. That's probably what they said when they were doing blackface also. Just because you've always seen it done a certain way doesn't mean that's the right way to do it. And the people who were arguing with me, I just thought were so rude and full of themselves. They said, you can't make everything about you. This is Halloween. So yeah, how are you going to tell me what's okay about how I feel about you making a mockery of the worst day of my life? We don't pay a tax because we don't look the way that we used to anymore. That doesn't make us any different than we were before. I think when in doubt, just remember that kindness is free. Just don't say anything to someone that you wouldn't want said to you. They're not less than you because they're different. I'm definitely obsessed with the peach side. My finger. Each palette has a highlighter in it. Oh, wow. You know, sometimes it's hard. Sometimes it really does wear on you how people view us and how people discard how we feel. And it shouldn't, because there's a lot of people being injured every day, and a lot of people who want to do things like I'm doing right now, who want to do makeup on social media, but maybe they're choosing not to because of all the criticism that they receive, because of all the stares that they get in public. You know, it's not okay. It's not okay. We are beautiful too. Okay, I'm going to set it with a little bit of Easy Bake setting spray. Okay, that's it. The peach side, which I think is my favorite, and then the pink. Both of them are gorgeous. Whoever you are, know that beauty is in your spirit. Makeup is only art. You need a lot more than the physical to be beautiful. I love y'all. And remember that whatever you're going through, this too shall pass.